Hi, I'm Annie Ulishny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practices today. We're going to be working with energy, the idea of our fuel tank, our bodies, having a certain amount of energy every single day to get through the day. That energy, that store of energy, is something that we can maintain more easily using the primary energy source that we have in our body, which is our lungs. I know we all think that, eating healthy diets is fuel for the body, and that is absolutely true. But energy is the primary source of our body's ability to keep us going and strong and balanced and ready is through our lung system. And also it is the greatest predictor of longevity, having a healthy, fully engaged lung system through breathing. So we're going to be using breathing practices to boost and regulate and restore our energy, pulling us out of exhaustion, fatigue, overwhelm, all of these things when we're just feeling tired and exhausted. Sometimes we can restore ourselves naturally by using some of these breathing techniques that we're going to practice together. The other form of energy that we don't really think about is that we allow our energy store for the day to be drained away is through negative thinking. Much of our negative thinking is unconscious. But when we start to really pay attention to the effects and be present to some of our looping negative thoughts, we can replace those with more positive thinking patterns. And the energetic effects that positive thinking has on our body, on our mind, on our whole system is just magnificent. So we're going to be working with breathing and also positive thinking. And we're going to end feeling so much more calm, restored, just rejuvenated at the end of our practice time together. So let's take a comfortable posture. If you're seated, just feel comfortable on the surface underneath you. Just scan through the body, noticing what's here right now as we get started. Feeling the surface under our backside, feeling our feet or our legs, depending on where we're sitting, resting on the floor or the surface under your feet. Just noticing how the body is being held here by the force, the natural force of gravity in the room that you're in the space that we're in individually and also here together. We're going to be using breathing techniques that will be through the nose and then also through the mouth. If it is more comfortable for you to have your eyes closed so we can not be distracted by our sense of sight, I invite you to close your eyes. If you'd prefer to have your eyes open for the first portion of these breathing exercises so that you can see as well as hear, then have your eyes open with just a soft gaze and focus in one specific place, even if it's on the screen that you're watching. Just make it a soft focus where you're not being distracted and looking around the room if you're choosing to have your eyes open. The first exercise we're going to do is a breathing exercise where we're pushing the air out on the exhale. These are going to be exerted breathing exercises to shift and change our neurochemical makeup in our body. And this again is a boost of energy that we're naturally offering ourselves. No caffeine needed today. So the exhale is going to be the exertion, and the inhale is going to happen all on its own. There are many different names for this. This is called fire breathing. So we're going to breathe out with exertion. And this will be an exhale through the nose, and then let the inhale happen on its own. And then just practice and play with this. So you can start now just exhaling and let the inhale just fill up all on its own, like our lungs are a sponge and they're naturally filling back up after you've exerted on the exhale. So keep trying this on your own here. Just play with this, get a feel for it. So really all of the exertion is on the exhale. And then the inhale, everything will naturally expand and refill. You can make them short or longer exhales. Just play with it here as we get started. You also may feel that your diaphragm is really getting a little bit of a workout. Or you could do shorter bursts if that feels better for you. And then naturally you'll feel the inhale take place. So now that you've practiced and played with that, just take a little pause and a break. Just notice how your body feels just by playing with this new exerted exhale. When we work the diaphragm in this way, not only are we boosting our energy reserves in the body, but we're also sending signals directly from the diaphragm into the nervous system, the vagus nerve, that we're ready, we're present, we're alert, but also calm and focused. This is a signal to the nervous system that everything is okay and we're in a ready, okay state. So you may feel a tingling just by using those few practices of breath together, those exhales. So now that we've just practiced that together, we'll do a few more times together. We'll do 12 to 15. If it's too uncomfortable to go that long, then stop, listen to your body, but know that you will feel tingling sensations because we're changing the chemistry in the body. We're regulating, resyncing ourselves through these breathing practices. So let's do about 12 to 15 of these fire exhales, and then we'll pause. So let's get started. You'll feel the diaphragm. Just the exhale is working. Soft gaze. And now take a pause. Just feel the sensations in the body. Just notice unconditionally, no judging, the sensations you're experiencing. Notice what is here in the arms. Maybe you feel in the palms and the hands this vibrational, kind of little shimmery electric quality. So we'll do this one more time together. This fire breath, it's really, really exerting on the exhale, doing it at a comfortable pace and rhythm for you. So we'll do again about 12 to 15. Find the right number for you and just focus on the exhale. Let the inhale happen all on its own, and it becomes easier once we practice a little bit. So let's go here for one more round. Focus on the diaphragm. Just let the breath breathe itself. We can close our eyesight down here and just really experience the sensations in the body. We could notice a calming, soothing, enjoyable type of tingling running through. It's a flushing sensation in the body. Almost feels like maybe a breeze, a summer breeze against the skin, just this tingling aliveness. But it's also very alert and uplifted and filled with energy. So we're going to use a deep inhale, belly inhale and chest inhale through the nose, and then like you have a straw in your mouth on the exhale, or you're whistling, you're going to purse your lips like you're blowing out candles on the exhale. And we'll do this again about 12 to 15 times, and really pay attention to fully inhaling through the nose on the inhale, filling up the belly, filling up the chest, and then the exhale can be elongated exhale if that feels right for you, as we let the air out on the exhale through lips that are pursed like a straw, or you're blowing candles out. So we'll inhale through the nose, filling up the belly, chest. Inhale. Stay really focused in the body. At the bottom of this exhale, we'll stop and just let the breath breathe itself. You will probably again feel this tingling quality. It becomes very active when we use these exerted breaths and change the CO2-O2 exchange coming in and out of the body. And we're doing it with a focused, intentional exertion. Feeling this vibrational quality as we're giving ourselves more energy, more focus, and releasing this sense of overall frustration or exhaustion, fatigue. So we'll use this breathing technique again, and the second round will be about 6 or so breaths. And we won't do a full course, we'll do just a shorter course like we did this last one, using this big inhale and blowing out the candles type of an exhale. So we'll inhale through the nose. Feeling the diaphragm. Filling up the belly on the inhale. Do one more together. If it helps to close your eyes, do that. If you keep your eyes open, just with a soft gaze, just feeling how the body feels. Just really absorb in these sensations, this tingling aliveness, the enjoyment of this very alive, kind of blissful, vibrant vibration running through. And now we're going to do the reverse of that breathing exercise we just did. And again, if you need to just do a few of these and then let the breath breathe itself, you do what you know is right for you and your body as we're seated here. Just play with these practices. Do what you know is best, what your body is telling you works for you right now. So we'll breathe in with a straw-like mouth. We're like we're blowing candles out, although we're breathing in with pursed lips. And then exhale through the nose or out of the mouth if that's more comfortable for you as well, with a big sigh. Either way, you do what's best for you. So we'll breathe in here together through straw, kind of like pursed lips. Again, feeling the diaphragm being engaged and working here, and then we just really release and let go on the exhale. Or out of the nose, exhale, whichever is your preference. Breathing in, engaging the diaphragm. One more together. Just release, let go on the exhale. Experience this heightened energy sensation in the body. Again, this is very quickly a shift and change of the chemicals within the body, and we didn't need a cup of tea or coffee to do it. It's natural. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in and out. Again, just use a couple times if that's all you need for yourself. Breathing in. Exhaling. Feeling this up and down in the diaphragm area. A few more together. One more. Again, if your eyes are open, maintaining just a soft focus, feeling the body, noticing the strength of this energy coursing through. It's a flushing of energy, a cascading feeling running through the body. Notice where we feel the sensation of energy. Maybe scanning through the head, shoulders, chest, down the arms into the palms, the fingers, tips of our fingers, through the chest and the torso and the belly, down in the legs and the feet. This alive, uplifted feeling. Now I'd like us to close our eyes now. And it helps us to come inside, and maybe we can even feel a little more deeply this tingling aliveness. And I'd like you to think of something today, something that is coming up for you either later today or perhaps tonight or tomorrow. Something that you want to happen a certain way. And not something you want like a piece of chocolate cake or I want a new car. Not that kind of want. It's a want of something that you're going to experience that you know that's coming up, and you want this experience to be a certain way. Perhaps it's preparing a meal, you're cooking a special meal, Perhaps it's some activity that you're doing. Perhaps it's taking a walk out in nature or walking with a pet. Maybe it's connecting over some type of experience with a friend, a relative, a loved one, a neighbor. And you really want this experience to be a certain way. Maybe you want to feel really good about a quality of a meal that you want to cook. Maybe you want to feel really connected and just feel like you're having a wonderful, positive, joyful, laughing, memorable dinner with a loved one or a friend, or some special way you're connecting to somebody else or a pet. But you want a certain experience to be a certain way that's coming up in your life. So think of just a small, simple experience that's coming up that you know is a part of your daily life. And what would it take to have this experience be the way you want it to be? That you want it to be joyous and happy, where you just feel wonderful. You feel connected. You feel like you're offering your best quality in preparing perhaps that meal, if that's what it is. And what qualities would it take in order to have that? Maybe more patience, more intentional care, more kindness toward yourself or somebody else. Maybe more courage if it's something new you're doing with somebody you don't know very well and you really want it to go well. Whatever quality, positive quality, because we all want our experiences to go well. Whatever quality you know is something that if you added more of that quality, you could really know that what you want to go well coming up will. Really feeling that quality deepen and filling you. And maybe we could breathe in and out of our heart and breathe this quality in. If it is care, if it's appreciation, if it's intentional kindness. And that means kindness toward ourselves as well as another. Breathing it in through our chest area and releasing out and offering this quality to this experience in the future. And we could breathe it in again. Breathing in this caring, kind, joyful quality, whatever it is you identify as the quality. If I had more of that in this upcoming experience, that would really be just wonderful and meaningful. Breathing it in, feeling this endless supply of this joy or patience or compassion or appreciation. And then releasing it out, breathing it out of our chest center toward and to this experience coming up, where you know that whatever it is that happens at this event coming up, you're offering your best through these positive qualities. Just notice how you're feeling now, how your whole body is feeling. And notice if there's a shift and a change in tone or attitude or energy from when we started just a short time ago. Whatever experience you brought to your mind and filled with these positive qualities. I'm wishing you every wonderful event and experience in your life the way you want it to be moving forward. And notice just how powerful it is when we focus on the positive, how powerful it is in every experience that we can have moving forward. I thank you so much for the privilege of your time, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day.